Yo guys, what's up? It's T-Bot here, and today I'm going to show you how I got 3 million resources in just over an hour. So I'm going to be using an overlooked army composition you can see on the screen right here by my attack log. I attacked a few times with Barbarians and Archers, and I know this is an overlooked army composition, and people just tend to use a lot of like Dark Elixir troops and things that cost a lot of Elixir, but I tend to stick with the basics and attack with Tier 1 troops, Tier 1 and Tier 2, Barbarians and Archers. And you can see they work just as effectively to get that loot, and if you're looking for researching a troop or you're looking to upgrade a building, these just work very, very well. You can see by the attack that I'm doing on the right side, the Barbarians and Archers are being dropped. There's 300,000 of each resource there and 2,300 Dark Elixir. So this just works epically, and if you do this enough times, you can actually get to 3 million resources. And one of the most important things I did was boost up my barracks for my Barbarians and Archers, and this is just a very quick and easy thing to do. And Barbarians and Archers already just have a really quick training time, and if you add a gem boost to it, to all of your barracks, it would just train them so much faster, and that's exactly what I did. It trained them in a few minutes, and I would be just going out there and attacking and getting like 300k of each resource, and just constantly. It was really, really nice, and I bet you could get like 5 million if you really tried hard enough. Obviously, I wasn't waiting there for an hour straight, but I did wait until they were finished training or just a few minutes after that. But this is just a really, really cool strategy and an overlooked strategy, frankly. So as you can see from the screen right here, I'm actually going to go through the steps in which just I barch by. So you really don't need any like spells or anything like that. I just have some extra spells, but you can bring a hero. You really don't need to. And again, this is just for all of the town halls. This works pretty much for every single one. Now, some of the leagues that I recommend you doing this in is Gold League and Crystal League. This wouldn't work too well in Champions League, just because there's just not too much loot in Champions League with all the Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 11s in there. There are a few Town Hall 9s, but you're not going to find too much loot, especially for the dead bases. There are a lot more dead bases in Crystal League and in Gold League, and that's where I'm farming Crystal League. And you'd think, by like the loot penalty, there would be just a lot less loot, but I'm attacking Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 9s as a Town Hall 11, getting just so much loot. You can see on the screen right here, I took every single last drop of Elixir and every single last coin of gold, obviously 340,000 gold and 310,000 Elixir, and I took just about half of the Dark Elixir. So this is just a great strategy. Now, if you're seriously thinking about this strategy and you just don't have enough gems to do like a gem boost, you can use Free My Apps. That's what I use. I have 1,500 gems just from Free My Apps, so there's like a little tutorial showing on the screen right now. You can go ahead and click it. It'll link you to another video where it just goes in depth about Free My Apps, and I definitely recommend you check that out for free gems and free iTunes gift cards. Now, another great example using Barch, you can see on the screen right here, there was just so much loot on this base. It looked like almost 800,000 resources in total and 3,200 elixirs, so just a really great find. And this is another dead Town Hall 10 base. And if you're a Town Hall 8, Town Hall 7, and a Town Hall 9, don't worry, you're just going to find as many of these as your Town Hall, so you're not going to get like a loot penalty or anything like that, or it's going to be a very minimal loot penalty. And I definitely recommend attacking in Crystal League and Gold League. Once again, those are the two best leagues to find the most loot in this game, and I just gave you the secret to find the most loot in the game. So go ahead, use these tips that I'm giving you very, very wisely, because you can gain up to 3 million gold and elixir an hour. Now, this is mostly for the newer players, and after like all of this farming that I did, I actually upgraded quite a few buildings. I'm actually going to show in a few seconds here, but this is mostly, for beginners and people who just started out, or for people who are Town Hall 8s, Town Hall 9s, struggling to find loot. If you're a Town Hall 11 and you're watching this, well, good on you. If you can't find loot, that's okay, and that's what happened to me. I was in Champions League, and then I dropped down to Masters League, couldn't find loot there, and then I dropped down to Crystal, and then I finally started finding loot in Crystal League. Now, another tip I'm going to give you guys is to have all 4 of your barracks training at one time. So, 24/7, make sure to have, one barracks full of Barbarians, the other 3 barracks full of Archers, or you can switch it up. I usually do that way, but you could have 2 barracks full of Barbarians and 2 barracks full of Archers. And if you want, you can add in some Goblins. I mean, the Goblins go directly for the loot, but it's kind of hard for the Goblins to jump over walls, and that's why I have Archers. So, I definitely recommend, Barbarians and Archers for this, but you can see that I'm going to upgrade my Eagle Artillery to level 2, so that's a pretty big jump. Now I have 0 gold, but I finally got it to level 2, so if I was able to do this and get that Eagle Artillery to level 2, I bet you guys can go ahead and upgrade your walls, you know, research, whatever you guys need to do for you guys to actually, you know, succeed in the game and max out your town hall. But you can see that I'm also going to upgrade one last thing because I have 10 million elixirs, so let's go ahead and think about what I need to upgrade. So we managed to find the Grand Warden. We're going to upgrade him to level 8 here. It costs quite a lot of elixir, and it's going to take 3 days and 12 hours for us to get him back. So quite a long time, and that pretty much wraps up the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys want free gems in order to, you know, boost up your barracks, go ahead, click the link down in the description or the link on your screen right now. It's very simple, fast, and easy. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Open your mind, this is work ethic. 99% of you couldn't comprehend the method, cause you too wrapped up in the money and bitches. I get riches but never sacrifice the art. Been real from the start now. Break it down on that super duper killer flow.